Surely happiness can be found. Surely there's someone for me. Oh, who cares? Yes, who cares for me?
Oh boy, a lot of running, but it finally pays off. The next outpost is ahead of us. This one is in the north of Rottenfeld. The outpost we started from is here, and now we're up here. So let's raise the flag and make this ours. Excellent, wonderful. We have a new starting position. And since we turned off the music, we're not getting any music for this either. So you'll have to imagine the music for yourself. One thing I wanted to check was I really want a collar for the fallow deer. And when we look at the collars here, for the fallow deer we need an antler rattler. And we need to be at level 5, only at level 3 currently. This means we cannot buy this. However, the money is 10 grand. And look how much money I have. What I've been doing is I've been using the trick from the last episode. Just run after roe deer, and once they are around, once you know they are there, lure them over and shoot them. At some point I had 3 or 4 roe deer around me and could harvest a lot of them quickly. So this is how I made the money. We also have one more perk available now. I go to F4 to the perks and it says at the top, one perk available. I can spend them on either rifles or handguns or shotguns or archery. I will start with the rifles. This is the only option I have, and when I unlock this, it says it unlocks the ability to ready your next shot without leaving aim mode. So I can aim, shoot, and reload while still aiming. This is cool. I'm gonna buy this. And the perk has been spent. So, like mentioned, I've been making quite a bit of money with the same trick. And I thought, why not show you how this works? It's actually rather easy. You have to road your collar from the beginning, and when you run around you get warning calls. But what's funny is the animals will still trot into your call. So at some point I had 4 roe deer around me, and you can imagine if you collect them all, that's how you can make a bit of money. Even roe deer that ran away from the shot, after some time, not too long after, they came back. This is one of those stands that you can build with an axe. They all cost 2100. And I don't think I want to spend my money on this right now. So we have a roe deer here.
There should be a track nearby.
Not just a track, Connie, it's a whole thingy behind it. And it doesn't even matter much, you know, how you move around. You don't have to hide. I mean, if the roe deer runs into you, it'll run away. But otherwise, I haven't really been working on a lot of tactics for luring animals in. It'll come, stop, and during one of those stops, you can shoot it. I just noticed I should have bought some ammo. It's free, the ammo for this weapon is free. So right now I have 11,000. And each of these roe deer gave me about 500 to 600. You can use Q and switch between your items. And we can hear it already. Turning with the scope is too slow for me. Even though the aim sensitivity is set to max. So if you listen to the tracks, it's walking, standing, walking, standing. There it is. And the road here is down. $671 in cash. Couple of XPs. There might be more road here around. What you can always do is, as said before, just run around. And that way you will find them. There was a deer call back here. I'm not sure if it was fallow deer or roe deer. But they will give it away freely. Just run at them and stop early enough. And this purple color really, I mean, it's supposed to be a pressure zone where animals should ideally avoid coming in, but they don't. Here's a fallow deer. I cannot lure that yet. This noise, I always thought that was an animal running away, but I think it's trying to simulate birds flying out of the bushes, because it's all around you and there's no animals. Alright, there's a fallow somewhere. Let's not bother. We go for roe deer. So really the tracking I haven't really used. The tracking so far is good for following shot animals. But really for following an animal it's so far not being used. Maybe at some point we'll have more information about the age of the track. Why don't we check this quickly? This is perks. This one is kills. So this is probably what we're looking for. At least you're getting information about the gender at level 1. I have 1 skill point available. So maybe I should use this. Gain a 15% increase in health. I'm not interested in that at all. So I will just invest it in this one. So this means footprints and vocalizations will now give me the gender. Question mark up ahead at 50 meters, it's gonna give me the symbol. And it's another tower that we can build with the axe. This is so funny. We have reached the beach. I'm gonna head back south. This is where I saw the road here last time. And like every hunter, it kind of makes it draw back to that place. There's a red deer. So this is really easy to find the animals that way. Right now the wind is everything but in my favor. Oh wow, now I'm perfectly upwind. Roe deer, warning call. Perfect. I wonder how it's gonna come down this rock here though. Maybe that's not ideal. Let's see how they get over obstacles. Should I go and meet him halfway? That's a bit of a challenge for the pathfinding here. What was that? I'm right down here. So there's 2 road here now trotting in. See that track? This is the road you're approaching. Actually now going away. I think it's trying to find its way here. Yeah, they cannot come down here, that's a problem. Where's this one? Well then let's go lure them up there. So this one ran away. And you would think it's not going to come back, but it will. But I have to go somewhere where I can get to it, or where it can rather get to me. Couldn't around down here? Really? Okay. Well, I'll make it easier for it this time. So this takes longer than expected, mostly because I chose a stupid place to call them to. This is actually not too bad. I'm right here. Wow, yeah, at some point we need a better bino. Kind of blurry this one. There's quite a few around now. Oh, so this one is maybe making it up here now. Ah, now it's stuck down there. Oh well. Now you can see this one run. This is pretty cool. You can see the distance on the track. That's where it runs. And track only goes for 100 meters. But I think it's gonna come back if we keep calling. Roe deer. Skill point reward +1. And another 618 in cash.